Does anybody remember Ugly Gabby from radio?
I actually don't.
So, long time ago.
I remember the name.
Long time ago, this girl called in and said, like, I think she said, like, you're ugly and have a lazy eye, or you're fat, or something like that to me. And then we looked her up, and she was a little bit overweight. And I was like, fuck you, Ugly Gabby. And then we ended up becoming really cool, and she shed a lot of pounds, and we just...
What order did that happen in?
She became cool. We made peace recently, relatively, like in the last couple of years. Pretty sure she got hot, became single, and started fucking girls.
Wow.
I think.
That's like Josh's trajectory.
Yeah, exactly. This is all very tying together nicely. Where is your text messages with me? Let me see. Okay, so she sends me.
This is kind of long, but it's
but it starts off with a bang. Yeah. It started out, she said, I have a moral dilemma. And I was like, okay, let me hear it. First sentence. I have to kill my boyfriend's dog. Little backstory. He bought a teacup Yorkie for his girlfriend freshman year of college. 2 weeks later, she calls him and said she hates him and get rid of it. He felt bad for the dog, so he just kept him. 17 years later, he's still around and is ruining my life. He smells like rotting flesh. Looks like something straight out of a horror movie. One milky white eye from being blind. The only other has 40% vision. His 3 activities in life are shivering, pissing, and sleeping. My man... Oh, I guess she's back to fucking guys. My man has been saying he needs to be put down, but doesn't feel right because technically he's, quote, fine, according to the vet. He recently got a coaching job at the University of Kentucky and is committing until he can find a place. He wants to wait until he moves back, then euthanize the dog since it'll be a full circle of life starting and ending in Lexington. Now, this is where the dilemma falls on me. I think the dilemma's already pretty much established.
Now, this is where it gets a little hairy.
We constantly have to stay at his place to accommodate this dog because I don't want him leaving the scent of a dead body in my house. This is very inconvenient. I have lotions, serums, exfoliators, hair products, makeup, and not to mention a full closet of clothes I need at my disposal since I never know what to wear at work. This would be fine if it were just a night or two, but we're talking every other night, 50-50 custody with my daughter. I've come up with a solution, but this may kill all karma I've built up within my life. I obviously have to kill the dog. I've Googled it. Overdosing him on Benadryl would take a lot, and I don't have the stomach to be that close to his mouth, much less 2 snaggle teeth and a slobber and have his slobber touch me. I don't have it in me to smother the poor thing, so this is the solution I come up with. When my boyfriend goes to work, I get the dog euthanized, then put him in his crate and go along with my day. When he comes home, he'll just find the dead dog, thinking he peacefully went with God, and then I'm lifting the burden of the emotional roller coaster of having to do it himself. What a heroic moment by me. The dog is 99% dead. He just needs a little push to the other side. Thoughts?
You gotta kill that dog.
Gotta kill that dog. Now, here's the thing. I do not think... I would be skeptical, I'll say, that they let you leave with a dead dog if you get it euthanized. I think they're like...
I just killed the dog. You can do it.
And you take it home?
Yeah, I didn't take it home.
It's like if you want to bury it in like your yard or something?
Yeah. Remember, also the option is group cremation.
Right. But they'll just give you the body.
Yeah, they gave us our dog in like a garbage bag in a box. I'm from a bad neighborhood. If that didn't come through.
Because I remember my dad worked in a vet's office when he was like a teenager. Like everyone else was like at the snack bar, whatever, working at the diner. My dad was throwing dogs into the kiln, and he said he would just throw like 20 in there a day.
Oh my god!
like shoveling coal, except it was dead dogs. And he was like, it was the worst. I was like, why would you do that? You need money. I was like, that's insane, bro. I wouldn't do that for like $10,000 an hour, let alone like your 16-year-old like beer money shit.
I remember in high school there was a girl that I was like trying to hook up with that worked at a vet clinic, and when we started talking about it, she just got real like, Yeah, no, you just get over it.
You just get over it. He was just like, just throw these things from here to there.
Throw in the oven.
Pull the ripcord.
So they'll give you the dog back. Okay. Then that was my only thing was like, I thought that, they're like, we're not going to let you just walk out here with a dead body. We don't know what you're going to do with it or whatever. Like, I thought by law, maybe they have to dispose of it.
No, you can get it.
You can get it. I just killed a dog. You can do it. In that case, yeah, when's he going to have an autopsy? No.
Yeah, you can get away. It'll probably eat at you.
I don't think that'll eat this girl.
But like,
she doesn't give a fuck.
This
girl doesn't give a fuck. This girl's already done this. She doesn't give a fuck.
I remember in high school, in Catholic school, we learned about just wars.
Yeah.
And maybe you learned about them in regular school as well. But I think it was a commandment from God. So I think we did a little.
Yeah, I mean they had a little bit of a loose interpretation with that, I believe, in the Crusades, but
yeah, I'm gonna make it a little looser.
Okay.
When they this is, you can't look at it as a dog. It's an enemy combatant who is literally standing in way of your life, your way of life.
Yeah.
Like, it is like, you can't be at home. You can't be by your creams. You can't. This is a way no person should have to live.
No, this is savagery. But also, she could. She just does not want to.
Well, she can't because her and the man have to be together. Like, he can't sleep at her house because he has to take care of the dog. This enemy combatant is truly affecting and ruining your way of life.
Yeah.
That's a just war.
I'm with you. I don't even think you need to go that far. I think you can just kill animals when you don't want them anymore. I'm not saying if it's like a 1-year-old puppy and it's a problem, I wouldn't do that. You can rehome it. You can do a lot of things. But I think
what do you think happened to my sister's gerbil when we were kids?
Yeah, like
I'm kidding.
You're just waiting for a cancer diagnosis. Just say he has it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess vets won't like the vet was just like, he's fine, I can't do it. But I think they can.
Oh.
I think you can just I think she's talking about it. I think you just go and say, you can kill this thing.
Yeah.
And they'll be like,
dude,
done. You're dead.
They get over it pretty quick.
Do what Melania did to find drugs. Look for the 1-star rating and go to that.
I feel like a vet will not only euthanize that thing, I feel like he'll do it he'll break the neck. Here you go. You don't even have to go into the clinic. They'll break it, stick the dog's head out the window. You probably could kill this thing on your own if you oops, I dropped the doggy bag down the stairs. If you really wanted to euthanize this thing, you could probably get it without even doing a trip to the vet.
I think dogs, when they get to this level, are just they're almost.
Yeah, this guy's probably unbreakable.
He needs the good
if he made it past 13, he probably is gonna make it to 23.
17 is my dog was old as shit and she was 14. Granted, it was a golden retriever or a golden doodle.
Yeah, big dog. These little motherfuckers can live to 20.
And that also plays a factor in the ease with which I'm saying it's time. First of all, I'm not. We talk about I'm not a sentimental person, so when it's time, I'll be the first to tell you. A dog person doesn't matter. Time to go.
Dog, grandma, whatever.
See, my mom's that with my grandfather, her father. She's like, Jesus Christ, he's coming home again. He was, dude. I think we talked about him. Yeah. His end of life. He was in and out all the time. She's like,
yeah.
They're letting him go again. This is crazy.
But this is like a Chihuahua type dog.
Yeah,
it's
right. So with it being so sickly and so blind, which reminds me, my friends have a blind dog, and I think that's just the funniest thing ever.
It's tough.
When they
just
go
stand in the corner.
No, because he knows they're home now.
I know dogs that blind dogs get stuck in the corner because they just hit walls and they just stop.
But she just woke up blind. She had vision. They woke up one morning. I think the dog's blind because it was just walking into the walls the whole time. But now when they go on vacation and they take the dog's used to the layout of the house.
Right.
So I'm thinking of it from its perspective. It's I just got transported to a new place today. I think they moved all the furniture.
Why'd you put the couch there?
I think they added a set of stairs in this room. It's very funny. But what's Mac's dog's name? It begins with a B.
Poppins.
The Poppins. I'm envisioning this dog as a smaller, grosser poppins.
Yeah,
It's like the eye that needs to be shoved in, knuckled in.
Oh, yeah. The milky eye is what did it for me. My buddy once had a dog named Snowball that I think had herpes on its eye, and like we would go over the house, and he would always be like, "Don't touch it! Don't touch Snowball! The eyes!" And we'd be like, "Ah!" Like, so we'd be like, "Chris, get rid of this fucking dog with the herpy eyes."
You got a dog with herpes on its eye.
Yeah, it was gross, and it was like I remember like his mom being like, "It's very contagious. Don't touch the eyes." And I was like, "Jesus Christ, why do you want this this hazard moseying around your house?"
We have a speedy poison oak tree in the house.
Yeah, right.
You're playing like the floor is lava, but with the dog is herpes. You can never sleep in your friend's house.
Yeah.
The dog might nudge you awake one day.
Get away from me, Snowball.
There's no way that's true.
I swear.
That dude made up that thing so he'd have to tell his girlfriend how he got herpes.
Maybe it
My
wasn't
dog
literally
came
herpes.
home one day.
Maybe it wasn't literally herpes, but I could see it on his eyeballs, and I was like, that thing is gross. Yeah, like that would be it for me. Like that dog was perfectly healthy otherwise. You got herpes on your eyes or some sort of transferable, like, skin disease, it's over for you, dog.
Yeah.
It's over for you.
Yeah,
like, I something
you roaming around the
listen,
house
something
with
happens.
herpes.
I don't know if it's an age thing or becoming a father or both, but I find you go from being like the doggo good boys to being like, okay, guys, enough.
The doggo has herpes, guys.
The blind doggo's ruining our lives. You gotta go, bro.
Don't touch the doggo. It's gotta.
That's the title of the episode today. The doggo has herpes. Like, come on. Once your dog starts like radically inconveniencing your life, people who like have multiple surgeries and they're like, we can't travel, we can't do anything. The dog, it's like, come on, guys, come on. It's a fucking dog.
I remember when my mom was cleaning my dog's diaper, and I was like, dude, I wouldn't clean a person's diaper. If I have to clean your diaper and you're a person, it's time to move on.
It's over. Yeah.
It's like, we had a good run.
My aunt and uncle had a dog that, it was a German Shepherd, and my parents watched it like one weekend later in its life, and just shit and puked like projectile everywhere. And it was like, you can't be not only having this dog, but being like, we got to go away. Can you watch it? And then having it shit and piss everywhere and puke everywhere. You got to kill this dog. You got to kill that thing. It's a German Shepherd. It's a Nazi dog. Kill it. Listen, just gotta kill the dog. I'd love to hear a counter argument if anybody here has one or anybody out there has one.
Pro keep his dog alive.
No.
Like,
I'm on the fence.
so you're gonna just like keep up with the milky eye and the rotting flesh,
the scent of rotting flesh. Again, my grandfather, when he was dying, his car stunk like rotting flesh. Like, and, like it was like, dude, you are dying in this fucking car, man. Like,
bro, that Crown Victoria smelled so
it was
bad.
a Buick Regal,
one of the two, bro.
He was driving
one of the
around,
two.
It was a Buick Regal.
If you are dying,
bro,
wasn't he losing limbs?
He had a suicide wheel on his wheel, which is like because he could only drive with one hand because they chopped off his other hand, so he would drive around with one hand in a rotting flesh mobile, just crushing O'Douls. Like
if they are lopping off limbs, you do not get to go in public anymore. You stay in the house until you fucking die. That's it.
But he his defense,
like he was picking you up.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But again, in his defense,
the Rotmobile is not. I'm not getting in that car.
his message to his children was, when I'm like, but he was a judge, so he was like very sharp, and he's like, when I'm not mentally here, I'll go. He's like, but I'm here, and he was here. He was there until the end. He could drive. He could crush his O'Douls. He had one hand, but he
wasn't crushing it. He didn't have limbs. He was losing limbs.
It wasn't like when you talk to him, it was like,
no, yeah.
Okay, Grandpa.
Right.
He like, what are you doing? Like,
so he would flat out be like, yeah, I know I lost my arm, but let's go fucking, yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough.
He'd show up. He got a chauffeur hat because he used to bring me to like school a lot, and he has like a fun joke. He had a chauffeur hat, And so he'd have a chauffeur had a can of O'Doul's one hand and a rotten flashing like, get the gouge out of me.
Bro, next episode on fucking that can't even be a sketch. That needs to be a pilot. We need to launch a television show just for that scene because that's the opening. I mean, it's like come on.
I was just picturing it the whole time.
It's so fucking funny. Hop in, kiddo. We're going to school. He's just got his fucking
to the fucking
he's
ghost
just got
to
his
drop you off.
rotting flesh numb while he's just driving around.
Like drop me off like a block away. He'd like drive on the lawn.
Bro,
Sorry, I've had 17 O'Doul's this morning.
that is the beginning. That's like an Adam Sandler movie from the 90s where it starts out with a little kid doing that and then it goes like 17 years later and it's you like crushing beers with your buddies. That's your origin story that your rotting flesh grandpa used to drive you to school in the morning drinking non-alcoholic beers. That is so fucking. That is maybe the funniest thing that's ever come out of this show. That is so fucking funny. Oh my god. All right, let's do voicemails. It's not gonna get funnier than that. God damn. God damn, that was funny.
I got that car when he died, by the way.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.